Welcome back once again to howtocookgreatfood.com. If you haven't already, please click that button and subscribe to our channel. On the menu today, and as you can see right here, I'm going to make a goat curry. Now, you can use lamb or beef instead, quite frankly. This is this is really delicious. I really love this one. What we're going to do is we're going to start off by just sealing our meat. Then we're going to add lots of water to it, boil it, get it really tender with some lovely whole garam masala. We're then going to separate that out, keep the stock, because that's what's going to kind of cook it in. That's what that is basically. It's the stock with some onions, some other lovely spices. It's really, really delicious. I hope you enjoy it. Let's go and do it. Okay, let's get started on this goat curry. I've got some oil in there. I'm using a sunflower oil. You can use any oil you like. I'm heating that up really nicely. Now I'm going to add now some whole garam masala. So I've got some red chili, some bay leaf. We're now going to go in with some green cardamom. I've got mustard seeds, black mustard seeds, cumin, some black peppercorns and some cloves. In they go. Now what we're going to do today is we're going to cook this garam masala first, let it release its beautiful essences into our oil. Then we're going to add our lamb. We're going to fry our lamb for a little bit and seal it. Then I'm going to add quite a lot of water to it and we're going to boil it. I want it to be really tender. So this is like the first kind of process of this dish. So let's start adding our lamb. I've got some bone in there and some beautiful meat. A little bit of fat on it as well, which I think is great. I'm also now just going to add a little bit of salt. Now let's throw this around. We're on a kind of medium, above medium heat. Let's throw this around just for 2 to 3 minutes. Let's seal it, get some of those beautiful flavours happening. So that's sealing beautifully. Nowhere near cooked, by the way. Now, we're going to get some water in there. And raise the heat to maximum now, bring this to a boil, and then turn it down to like a rolling boil. It's probably going to take about 20 minutes once it's at boiling point, 20-25 minutes. Now what we're doing here is we're tenderizing our meat beautifully, giving it a great head start, so it's going to be melt in the mouth type, and we're packing, we're boosting and throwing in loads and loads of flavour because of all that fantastic garam masala that we've put in. Then we're going to drain it off, set it aside, and then we're actually going to start our real masala, which is, it's really delicious. We're going to add loads of other spices, some onions, tomatoes, and then we're going to slow cook it for a bit. I'll be back here in about 20-25 minutes ish. Okay, off goes the heat. That's 25 minutes, I think. Now, what we want to do is I want to remove all the meat out, if I can, get it all out. I want to keep all of that juice because you've now got an amazing meat stock there. I mean, that is really delicious. Do not throw that away. But I want to kind of get rid of all of the whole garam masala as much as I can, because when we're making our curry, I want it to be really nice and smooth. I don't want all these bits in there. We're probably not going to manage to do it all, but let's give it a go. Okay, so as you can see, I've still got the pan there. That's got some lovely flavours in it, so I'm going to keep it. I'm not going to wash it. Just going to add a little bit of oil there. And we're going to go straight in with some onions, which I've cut really nice and small. Chopped really small. Now, as they're just cooking, I'll just show you. There's our beautiful goat. Now, this process works really well with mutton, lamb, beef, same thing. Nice and tender. We've really got a nice head start on that, and pump flavouring. I've done pretty well getting all that whole garam masala out, so we can discard that. And like I said, don't throw that away. This is absolutely gorgeous. This is 1,000 times better than any of those stock cubes or bouillon stuff you can get. That's the real deal. Absolutely delicious. We may even add a little bit here. So, our onions are going. Now I'm going to put in some garlic ginger paste, like a 50-50 mix. Fresh garlic and ginger. There's a healthy teaspoon of each there. A little bit of salt. Now we're going to go in with our meat. And we're going to cook this, again we're on a kind of medium, above medium heat. We're going to cook this for about 4 minutes or so. Keep stirring. Wonderful. At this stage now I'm going to add some powders. I've got equal parts here. Turmeric, cumin, coriander and chili. There's about half a teaspoon each, so a couple of decent sized teaspoons in total of the 4. If you want, please go ahead and use your favourite curry powder if you like. I just prefer this little mix. So, just for a few seconds, let's cook our powders. Make sure they coat our meat really well. Beautiful. Now, some of that lovely stock. Let's get a bit in. Okay, I'm now lowering the heat. I'm going to pop a lid on that. Let that go for about 5 or 6 minutes. We're going to again add a little bit more of our stock. Stir often. Okay, let's jump in and take a look. Now, I don't know about you, but that is looking pretty good to me. So, let's put the rest of our stock in there now. I'm going to put a little bit of fresh chilli in. I'm using red chilli today. Just 2 decent sized ones. And I've got some fresh tomatoes, chunky cut. Simply, lid's going to go back on. We're now going to put this on a simmer. But I'm going to let that go for about 15 to 20 more minutes. Give it a stir every now and then. Off goes the heat. Let's take a look in there. Now that to me is wonderful. Check it for salt. I think it's going to be fine. We've added salt, plus we add salt in our beautiful stock that we made when we were tenderizing our meat. I'm not going to add any fresh coriander or mint or anything. That is just absolutely wonderful, just like that. That kind of oil that we've got on the top there is part of it. It's really, really delicious. I hope you enjoy that. I know that I'm going to. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you again real soon. Bye bye.